Week 15 in the NFL is here, which means it's an opportunity for some teams to get a shot at making the playoffs. I'm Allison Smith here in the NESN.com newsroom with NESN NFL expert pickers, I'll call you guys, Ben Watanabe and Mike Cole. So starting off, we've got a bit of a rivalry game. The Cowboys facing the Eagles in Philly. Who you got?
You threw me off. I thought we were going to start with the only football story this week in Cleveland. But all right, I got the Eagles. Let me think about this for a minute. 2 weeks ago, the Eagles took care of Dallas. It was pretty one-sided. It would have been even worse if Cody Parkey hadn't had to kick 4 field goals. Philly has obviously a machine of an offense, and Dallas does not look good. I mean, their win against the Giants was a last-second touchdown against the Giants. They've struggled even in their wins.
Yeah, I got the Eagles too. I think I look at Tony Romo. He's kind of the anti-Santa Claus. He kind of does his worst work in December. The calendar says December, so it's tough to pick with him. Also, I just think you're kidding yourself if you think the Cowboys are the kind of team that can make adjustments after they're getting blown out on Thanksgiving. So you add it all up. It's in Philly too. It's not a good situation for the Cowboys. I think they're kind of going in the wrong direction, to say the least.
Moving on to the, I guess you could call it the bigger matchup, that little battle in Ohio. Johnny Manziel getting the start for the Browns against the Bengals. What do you think? Can he pull it out?
I think he can, and this is based on nothing except the fact that he is such an unknown. I mean, the Bengals themselves are such an unknown, but I feel like they're going to come in. There's not a lot of game tape on this guy other than a couple of drives. Andy Dalton had a lot of trouble with the Browns earlier season when Hoyer was starting. So I take that coupled with the fact that they don't have really anything to base their game plan on facing Manziel, that I think that they're in good shape.
I have the Bengals, and I really have no reason for it other than I think Johnny Manziel is kind of a jerk, so I'm kind of picking against him. I don't know. It's just I just don't see how he can step in there in play a good 60 minutes of football. It's kind of his thing where we saw it in preseason where he's just so inconsistent and he struggles with the offense and actually being an NFL quarterback. It's kind of difficult.
And with that, we will see if Monty Manziel can pull it out. Make sure you bookmark NESN.com/NFL to stay up to date on all the latest NFL news.